千里之行，始于足下。A journey of 1,000 miles begins beneath the feet. We now gather in the Tao to travel the journey together. Welcome to Tao Talks with Derek Lin, where we take a deep dive into the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu. As always, I want to extend my welcome to you. Thank you for joining us. I would like to invite you to center your thoughts and direct your attention to this moment in time, to the here and now, to be fully present and mindfully aware as we are ready ourselves for this sacred process in the Tao with one another. And that's how I would like to end our discussion today by looking at the 4 instructions from Lao Tzu in our lives. We first start with the unlimited Tao manifesting in us in the 4 different ways. Remember, there's the external manifestation of the Tao and how we apply that internally. First, Lao Tzu talks about it blunts the edges. For us, when we apply that internally, we would use the Tao to blunt the harmful sharpness in thoughts and actions. Remember, the harmful actions, the harmful sharpness would be the 3 poisons: anger, greed, ignorance. Manifesting externally, the sharpness will be criticism, condemnation, interference. Those are the edges that can cut. When we are able to do that, blunt the edge, blunt the sharpness, especially of anger and criticism, it is beneficial for us and for others. So that's the first one. And let's go to the other one, the next one, which is to unravel the knots. The Tao unravels all knots. We use the infinite Tao ourselves to untie the knots of life, to resolve the complexities of life, all manifestations of complexities and contention. Contention often can arise out of complexity, and vice versa. So we let the Tao lead us to a natural process of unraveling, bringing simplicity and peace to life. So that's another function of the Tao that we apply to ourselves. Then, to mute the glare, to emulate the Tao in muting the blinding brightness, to leverage the power of the soft illumination. This means cultivating the readiness to learn, for it is the receptivity of the mind that leads to the mastery of life lessons. And finally, there's mix the dust. The Tao mixes all dust. The Tao mixes everything into dust. We emulate the Tao to mix with the dust of the world. We make full use of our time in this material existence because we recognize there's a purpose for us to be here. That means we must be with people. We walk the path, the Tao, with your travel companions. You guys are my travel companions, and I hope to be yours as well. At the end of the day, we are not alone. So now, seeing the unlimited Tao and how it's utilized, I also want to invite you to look more carefully at this diagram for the hidden meaning. If you look at each column, starting with the left column, the two on the left column are instructions on how to use the Tao, how to direct its power in your life. And then let's take a look at the right column. On the right-hand side, we have two instructions on emulating the Tao, or how to be like the Tao, emulating its characteristics to make them your own. Then I also want to invite everyone to look horizontally across. The top two, we have directions on how to manage the ego. This is a primary task in Tao cultivation. Why do we do that? Because ego manifests as the cutting sharpness and blinding glare that everybody dislikes, including ourselves. So remember the aversion, the dislike we feel when we encounter an arrogant person. That person dishing out sharp criticism about everything, hogging the spotlight to show off, that will be exactly how other people feel when we exhibit arrogance ourselves. And that is the reason why we use the Tao to tone it down. Across the bottom, we have directions from Lao Tzu on how to manage our lives. That is, we should simplify, minimize, declutter on the left-hand side. And on the other hand, we should also get involved, be a participant in life, and not a spectator. It doesn't really matter if the people you know are aware of the Tao or not. Everything is better, everything is more meaningful and more fun when we do it together. That is the key. Togetherness is the key. Our meeting has come to an end, but the journey continues on. Until next time, may the Tao fill you with peace and happiness.